Michigan got hit bad by ice this spring, or late winter, or whatever, and it did a lot of damage. They actually had to close some roads. It was up by Mackinac Bridge. That's an area I was thinking of going to. I don't know if I'll go or not. I don't want to go to an area that's got all kinds of fighting. I don't want to go somewhere where you're suffering. I mean, you get a little bit of that here, but I don't want to go somewhere that's worse. This area is tolerable. If you do it right, you can have a good trip. I don't want to go somewhere where you're just fighting it the whole time. Here it's not too bad. It's manageable. And I'm branching out. I know the area, and then you can branch out like I did today and go to a new spot. And you can keep working off that every year. And eventually maybe I'll have to look for a new area to discover, but I think there's still more meat on this bone to chew off before I start a new bone. I mean, the possibilities are that I could go to Michigan, or I could go to there's some areas out west. I could go out to the Dakotas or something like that. I don't want to go to an area where you gotta make reservations and pay a lot of money to stay, or have to get hotels, and then you're in a strange area and you're even further away from home. Arkansas, I wouldn't mind chewing on that one again. I wouldn't mind chewing on that bone some more. I kind of like Arkansas. And I've already done some there, and I kind of know the area, and I know there's some good areas to go there. That's an area you go in the late winter, or the late fall, or something like that. And you don't go there in the summer, that's for sure. That'd be too hot. The spring, you kind of run into a lot of thunderstorms, it seems like. Maybe the fall would be a good time. If I did want to go on a long trip, I could go to, that might be a nice thing to do, because I've already done a little bit there. In Arkansas, Cryon talked about Arkansas. He said that it has like an energy center. That area where the crystals are is there's something about it energetically, and you can get crystals there too, quartz crystals. That's 1,000 miles away, and I've already got 818 miles on this trip, so it's only double this to get there. It's a couple thousand. I think I drove 1,900 or something total there and back. So it would be like 2 of these trips. And it's a nice drive. It's not a complicated drive to get there or anything. One. There must be a belt of big trees that goes through this area. Or it's just an area they didn't cut them or something like that. And then now it's going into this other tree that's white. But but there might be a belt in there where it's just right for white pine, and they get big. I should go by that again. But this, I think, is part of that same stand. Forest. They need to save a little bit more of our forest. I mean, then the rest they need to manage so that they can get resources out of them. I mean, that's what Trump wants to do. I hope he doesn't go in and cut in any old growth areas. I hope people have enough sense to, just because he says to do it doesn't mean we should. Save some of that stuff, because there's a lot of people now and they don't have anywhere to go, and they come out here for their vacation to get away from the city or their job or whatever. Recharge, recreate.